Hey, and welcome to 365 Inspired Yoga Classes. My name is Janet, and today is day 22 on our journey. We're going to work ourselves today toward a peak posture called Bird of Paradise. And if you've ever seen this flower, it grows in very tropical environments, and it even grows in the desert, where I spent many years of my life. It has these huge, big palm frond kind of leaves, and out of the middle is a strong stalk, and out of that stalk is like a little pod that opens up to be this beautiful flower that resembles the bird of paradise bird. This requires balance and a lot of hip flexibility. I recommend you get a strap. It's going to come in handy in our practice today, and bring that with you as you come to lying on your back on your mat today. Let's start there. So the strap is with you as you come on down, and let's get into the hips right away. Without the strap, pull both knees into your heart. Oh yeah. And then reach between your legs and grab your feet, and let's start off kind of happy. Take yourself lightly, have some fun. And even if you've seen this pose and you go, oh my gosh, that's too hard, I can't do it, I have ways to help you. I think you can do it. So loosen up the hips a little bit by rocking gently side to side. Whew. In addition to a hip stretch, we want to definitely stretch our hamstrings. So keeping your left knee bent, see if you can straighten the right leg. Easy, it's early in the practice, just feel that stretch. Whew. Switching legs, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, feel the stretch. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Let's come back to center, hug both knees into your heart and rock a little bit side to side. So the hamstring stretch, let's work on that with a strap. Grab your strap. Could be a belt, could be a necktie, whatever you've got there. And place it over the bottoms of your feet. I love this, I do it a lot. And maybe we rock a little side to side. One end of the strap in each hand. Kind of pull the toes toward your nose. Be playful here. Take yourself lightly. Maybe let your heels rock away from you. Just kind of play around with the stretch in the back line of your body and the back of your legs primarily. Good. Okay, we're going to intensify by releasing the left leg flat on the mat, all the way down. Both ends of the strap into the right hand. Bend your right knee, half of happy baby. Wiggle the right leg around a little bit. Good. And then let's take the right leg out to the right side. Just stretch it open as best you can. Ooh, you can always loosen your grip if you need a little more space there. Awesome. Let's bring the right leg up. Give it a little extra pull and release the right leg flat on the mat. Second side, bend the left knee, pull it in. Place the strap over the ball of the left foot. This will help you keep your left foot flexed. Both ends of the strap into your left hand as you draw the left knee down outside of your left rib cage. The half of happy baby. Rock it a little side to side, wiggle around, just feeling your hip open up. I've been practicing for over 30 years. Whoa, can't be. Almost 30 years is probably better. Yep, I am that old. Let's take the left foot out to the left side. Really feel the hip stretch and the hamstring stretch. So if my body looks a little more flexy than what you're able to do, trust me, stay with it. It takes time. It comes in time, like everything. Let's bring the left leg back up. Give that hamstring a little extra stretch. Pulling on the hamstring by pulling on both ends of the strap, one in each hand. Great. And then go ahead and release your left leg down. Set the strap aside, keep it nearby. We're going to use it again throughout the practice, so we'll have that within arm's reach. Let's open our heart into a little bit more heart-opening Shavasana by shimmying the shoulder blades beneath you. Bring your palms face up toward the ceiling and let your feet be as wide as the edges of your mat, or even wider, so take up a little added space. Let your feet flop open and palms open toward the ceiling. Close your eyes. Feel your energy, feel your breath. Slow it down, breathe in and out of your nose. Out of some of the most challenging environments, the desert, and also a very rainy and tropical environment, southern Florida where I live now, this beautiful plant thrives. The challenges of very hot days and sometimes really cool nights do not discourage this amazing flower from blossoming. So wherever you are in life, know that this flower can inspire you to blossom in even the most challenging situations. Open your eyes and take a full body stretch. Bring your legs together and point your toes down toward the end of your mat and your arms stretch high over your head. Feel your breath flowing, breathe in and then gather strength. And as you breathe out, draw your knees into your heart, into your chest, rock gently side to side. And then rock along your spine, forward and back a few times, get a little momentum. Keep that energy flowing, and on your third roll, roll all the way up to seated. And once you arrive seated on your mat, let's grab our strap, have it nearby, and then sweep your arms over your head, bring your palms to touch, and as you breathe out, slide your hands down to your heart. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes and set your intention to maintain that sense of hope that regardless of where you are in life, you can blossom. You can open up to the best of who you are and what you're here to do. So feel that inspiration rooted deeply in the soil, a strong stalk lifting you tall, and that beautiful flower ready to blossom. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open your eyes and release your hands to your knees or thighs. So we're going to really work into the hips a little bit deeper here, and in order to create the full posture, we need to understand shoulder rotation and what's happening in the shoulder joint today. So let's go back to the hips by coming into bound angle. Bottoms of the feet connect with your knees falling open. Draw your heels in close to your groin. Maybe give the foundation for the posture, your feet, a little loving. Massaging your feet. Good. And then grow nice and tall as you breathe in and hinge forward as far as your body can comfortably go as you exhale. Take 3 more breaths here. Feel your hips open. Breathe in. Go a little bit further as you breathe out. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. With your next breath in, rise all the way up. And then let's take our feet out just a little bit further from the groin and just butterfly your knees up and down a little bit, loosening up the hips and fold into it once more. Just take some breaths here, surrendering forward, feeling the slow, deep rhythm of your breath. And then breathe in to rise up and bring your legs back to a cross-legged position. We're going to get back into the hips in a moment, but let's bring our awareness to our shoulders and what we feel in our shoulders. So have the strap nearby as you take it into your hands and take your arms over your head and gently rock your arms side to side. You loosen the grip on your strap so that if you need a little more space, you can go into that extra space. Good. We're going to keep the strap in our right hand and drop the strap behind your back, bending the right elbow so that your right hand touches your back. Pat yourself on the back for even trying. Take your left hand up and grab your right elbow, draw your chin down and draw the right elbow down deeper. Now lift the chin back up, take your left hand out to the left, turn your thumb down, bend the elbow behind your back, and see if you can find the other end of that strap with your left hand. So both hands are holding the strap. We're just experimenting with rotational movement in the shoulder. The lifted elbow is rotating externally. The lower left side is internally rotating. And you're gonna have some sensations in the shoulders. Be aware of that. This is a beautiful joint of our body. It rotates because it's a ball and socket joint. But because it has so much mobility, it is also prone to discomfort and injury. So be cautious and aware and careful with your body. Let's try that on the other side. So we'll release the left arm and the right. Bring the strap into both hands once again, high overhead and gently rock side to side. Ooh, yeah, feels good. Feels really good. We're aware of what we feel in our bodies. We're connected. It's called mindfulness or presence. Let go of the strap with your right hand and let it drop behind your back. Bend your left elbow and pat yourself on the back with your left hand. Bring your right hand up, tuck your chin, and pull the left arm slightly behind you, just a little bit more. Good. Then lift your gaze, right arm reaches out, thumb turns down, and then reach behind your back and find the other end of the strap. So now both ends of the strap are holding on, and you can feel, maybe in this side your arms, your hands get closer together. For me, it's definitely further apart. This is my side that for some reason is always tighter, and I just know that about myself. And practicing yoga means self-awareness, presence, mindfulness. So what do you notice in your body? And just take a few more breaths here, feeling the stretch. We have created the upper body aspects of a posture called cow face pose. We're going to find the full expression, releasing the arms one at a time, right arm then left arm. Keep the strap close by as we move into the full expression, or what feels like the full expression for your body today. So let's take the left leg underneath the right. So the left knee will kind of come down the center of your mat. You'll pick up the right leg and draw the right leg over the left as best you can. For some of our bodies, this is not happening, and you might do a few things, like you could choose instead to sit cross-legged. Some people sit on a block, and that might be helpful. You can slide a block beneath your tush. Give your feet a little added love. Good, just give them some massage here. I always think of this as handlebars on my bike because I'm holding on. All right, the knee that's on top, for me, is always the arm that reaches high first. So we'll take, with the right knee on top, we'll take the strap into the right hand once again. Bend the right elbow behind your head, pat yourself on the back. Take the left hand up, grab the right elbow, tuck your chin so you can draw the right arm deeper behind you. Then lifting the gaze, left arm reaches out, thumb turns down. Notice the internal rotation of your left shoulder. Bend your left elbow behind your back, grab the other end of the strap. Nice. Sit up nice and tall, breathe in. Now, if you're feeling really great here and you feel like you want a deeper stretch, the next layer is to bend forward. There we go. So as we bend forward, we're really getting into the hips even more. Take a couple breaths here, really feeling your hips stretch. And then slowly rise up, releasing left hand then right, and then releasing your legs. And we're going to take our feet to the outer edges of the mat, or a little wider than the hips, hands behind you, and loosen up the knees, hips, knees wobble side to side as the hips loosen up. Good. All right, second side. Right leg comes beneath you, and notice I'm crossing it almost like square toward my belly button, and then the left leg will come on top as best I can. And yep, I know this is pretty deep, pretty intense, but we got this. We warmed up our hips in the beginning, so we're a little bit prepared. I hope it feels good. Grab your feet, give them a little lovin'. Yep. Handlebars of the bike, and then let's take the strap, and now the left knee's on top, so the left hand goes up, and the left elbow behind your back. Pat yourself on the back. Reach your right hand up, tuck your chin so you can draw the left arm deeper behind you. Work on it. Right hand goes out as the chin lifts up. Turn your right thumb down, hand behind your back, find the other end of your strap, and walk your hands toward each other as best you can. Now, if you took the added stretch, be sure to match it here and fold forward. Ooh, yeah, getting into the hips here today, really feeling them moving around. Take another slow breath here. And then rise back up and carefully release the right arm, left arm. Fantastic. Set the strap aside. We're going to use that again a little later. Lean back. Let's loosen up the hips. Feet to outer edges of your mat, or spread slightly wider than your hips. And rock your knees side to side. Noticing how this loosens up the hips. In addition to loosening up the hips, can you feel it? Yep, it's a butt massage. I want to do one more seated stretch before we increase the intensity of our practice. Wide-legged stretch. We really want to feel open through here, and cow face, close that off. So altering or changing that by opening up the legs. So everybody's different here. It's okay to bend your knees, maybe flex the feet for a little more intensity. Bring your hands down in front of you and slowly begin to walk your hands forward. Good. You will find you get to a place of resistance. Ask you to hold that space. Breathe at that space. Got it. And after a short while, your body will say, oh, I think I could go a little further, so go for it. Take your time. Using arm strength, walk your hands back up. Ready for change? I sure am. Let's come into tabletop position. From tabletop position, you align your hands underneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Feet separate slightly at the back of the mat. Let's wag our tails side to side, kind of loosening up the back side to side. Looking over your left shoulder, left hip toward the left shoulder, come to center. Looking over the right hip toward the right shoulder. Good. And now change direction, come to center and drop the belly, lift the gaze. We know this is cow pose. Exhale to cat. Move your spine up and down. Just wiggling around. One more round. Come into a neutral spine, drop down to your forearms. So your elbows will end up where your palms were, so the hands move forward. Have your elbows shoulder width apart. If you reach across and grab hold of your opposite elbow with your pinky fingers or with your fingers, that's just the right distance for your anatomy. Your palms are also shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. Let's find puppy pose by sending our tail back and our forehead down. You might want to walk your hands forward, just getting into the shoulders here, stretching the shoulders out. Puppy posture, shoulder stretch. Let's come back up, maybe back the elbows up just a little bit. We're going to take this into dolphin pose. It's down dog on the forearms. Curl your toes under back there and then push your hips up. You are now in dolphin pose. To work the posture, push your chest back toward your thighs like you do in down dog. Look back at your feet and maybe try to pedal out the legs. It's definitely a challenge. It's okay, your heels don't need to touch the mat here. We're just stretching out the backs of our legs as we strengthen and stretch our shoulders. Good. Coming into stillness, pressing your heart back. Can you feel that in your shoulders? Breathe in. And as you exhale, come back down to your knees. Bring your palms to the mat. Are you ready for it? Down dog. Curl your toes under, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Really getting into the hamstrings once again, pushing your heels down behind you. Separating your feet about hip distance apart. Keep pressing your heart toward your thighs. And then lift your gaze and look at your hands. Spread your fingers wide, palms are shoulder width apart, and then press your heart back, let your head hang heavy. Take 2 more slow breaths here. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. On your inhale, look to the top of the mat, and as you exhale, slowly walk to forward fold. From this forward fold, I'm going to ask you to take your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Turn your toes out, keep your heels on the mat. We've been opening the hips, get down low into Malasana squat. We're really, really into the hips here, aren't we? Use your palms hand to hand together to push your elbows into the knees and open the hips even wider. Awesome. Take 2 more breaths here. Nice and slow. Good, and now release your hands to the mat. Send your booty up high, bring your feet together. Soften your knees and round all the way upright to standing. Circle your arms high overhead. And we arrive in mountain pose. So we really work the hips open here. Now we're going to start working on the other aspect of our peak posture, which is balance. So starting balancing on your left foot, lift your right knee up in front of you. Now you can stay right there or extend the right heel forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee. Place the right foot on the mat. Second side. Shift onto the right foot. Lift your left knee into the air, nice and high, about hip height actually. And then if you want to work it a little bit, extend your left foot forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee. Place the left foot on the mat. Breathe in. And as you exhale, fold forward, hands through, heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take any rounding out of the spine. Take another full breath cycle here. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, plant your palms on the mat and step back to high plank, the top of a push-up. Hold yourself steady in plank posture. Your chin off your chest. Good. Breathe in, shift forward, and breathe out, lower halfway or all the way down. You can always choose to wait in down dog instead. Breathe into upward facing dog. Hold there, kneecaps off the mat, arms feel strong, engaged. Gaze forward. Keep your shoulders down from your ears. Breathe in, exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. And one more time, inhale, exhale. Good, breathe in, look forward, and as you exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. As you exhale, root down into your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Breathe in, bend the right knee, and exhale, right foot to the earth. Shift onto the right foot. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, send it out. Breathe in, bend your left knee, and exhale, left foot to the mat. Breathe in, reach up high, palms connect. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant your palms, step back to down dog or float through high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Let's do one more round. Exhale onto the left foot. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, right leg straightens. Breathe in, bend your right knee, and exhale your right foot to the earth. Shift onto the right foot. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, left foot forward. Breathe in, bend the left knee. Exhale, left foot to the earth. Breathe in, extend tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant the palms, and step back. Either way to down dog or breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, breathe your right leg high. And as you exhale, step it through to low lunge. So as you come into this nice deep lunge, you're in a nice long stance. So maybe move your right foot forward a little bit. Spin your back left foot flat, and inhale brings you up to warrior two. So as you come to warrior two, you're gonna lunge deep into the right knee, keeping both arms out. Look over your right fingertips. Breathe in, shift forward, and breathe out to extended side angle. This is an important posture in our sequence today because this posture gets us into bird of paradise. We're not ready for the peak pose yet, but here's a prep for us. It requires a bind. So we're gonna take our lifted left hand, turn our thumb down, bring the left arm behind your back. Your right arm is gonna reach under and see if you can find the left hand. For many of us, we can't get the left hand to connect, but we're just experimenting here, first time. So if you can make that connection, got it. And then go ahead and release back to extended side angle and breathe into reverse warrior. Back hand down, right hand high, lunge deep into the right knee, look up, breathe in, exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to down dog or flow through high to low plank. Inhale lifts you to upward facing dog and breathe out, find down dog. Let's try the second side. Breathe in, take your left leg high and exhale, step it through to low lunge. Nice long lunge, spin your back foot flat and breathe in to rise up, warrior two, side two. So this will be a good view so you can see what's happening back there. Breathe in, reach forward, exhale, extended side angle. Now to find the bind on side two, I'm gonna turn my right thumb down, reach my right hand behind my back. The left arm comes in front of my left leg, reaches underneath and tries to find the right fingertips. So give it a go. If you don't make your connection, it's okay. We'll do it again with a strap in a moment. Take another breath here. And then release the bind. Find extended side angle. And inhale to reverse your warrior. Back hand down your back thigh. Reach your left hand high, lunge into the left knee, and lift your gaze to the left hand. Really good. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, high to low plank. Breathe into upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, come on down to your hands and knees, find your strap. We're gonna repeat that sequence, utilizing a strap, giving yourself a little more space, maybe try it and see if you like it. And then when we get to the peak posture, you can say yes or no to the strap. But if your fingers didn't connect in the bind, definitely have a strap. I know you can do this. Place the strap at the upper left corner of your mat and come back to downward facing dog. Alrighty, feel that nice open stretch. Feels so good. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. So find stability, find your stance. Good. Feel your breath. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale to extended side angle. Rest your right elbow on your right thigh and then take your left hand, reach down, grab the strap. You're gonna take the strap, it needs to go behind your back. And then bring your left hand behind your back. There you go. And you're gonna take the right hand, reach in front of your right leg and see if you can find the other end of the strap. And then come back to extended side angle with the strap. Good. So this is just experimentation. We're almost ready. Find your stance, hold there. Awesome. And then let's release. Releasing the strap back down to the mat. Come back to extended side angle. Breathe into reverse warrior, right hand high. Lunge deep into the right knee. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to down dog or flow through high to low plank. Breathe into upward facing dog and we meet in down dog. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, keep the strap close by. Inhale brings us up to warrior two. Find that warrior stance. Exhale, extended side angle. From extended side angle, reach your right hand down, grab the strap. Take it behind your back and bring the right hand behind your back. So the strap is hanging there. Left hand reaches in front of the left leg and finds the other end of the strap, and then open it up. And just experiment with what that feels like. Stay with that. Good. And let's go ahead and release that bind, setting the strap down. Reaching into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, left hand high. Exhale, hands to the mat and step it back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We are ready. You know if it's better to use a strap, give it a try, trust yourself. If you need the strap, have it close by. I'll be demonstrating with the strap. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Reaching down, I'm gonna grab the strap. Just keep breathing. Take the strap behind your back. Reaching the right hand underneath the right leg in front of. Step the left foot to the top of the mat and shift onto your left foot. Start to lift your right knee up. Whew. That's it, you're doing it. It's a hard posture, I know. Maybe extend and straighten the right leg. Woo! And then bring it back down. See, we can do it. Using a strap makes it a little bit easier. We come to extended side angle, letting go of the strap. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, your hands down. Step back. Flow through high to low plank. Breathe in, upward facing dog, and meet me in down dog. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Breathe out, extended side angle, with or without a strap. Take your right hand behind your back, and the left hand reaches under. Find the other end of the strap or your fingertips. Step your right foot forward, shifting onto the right foot. Begin to lift the left knee. Once you're there, maybe extend the left leg. And then make your way out of it, releasing the strap, and coming back to extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior, and exhale your hands down. Step back, high to low plank. Breathe in, up dog, exhale, down dog. Let's try it one more time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Do you want a strap? Grab it. I'm gonna try without the strap. Right hand behind my back. Left hand behind my back. Right hand reaches under. I'm gonna step to the top of the mat with my left foot. Shift onto the left foot. Lifting the right knee. Woo. I know it's hard. Find your balance. Once you've got it, try to straighten the leg. Wow. Bringing it back down to extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back. High to low plank. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Second side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, side two, right arm behind your back. Left hand reaches under. Find that grasp. Step the right foot forward, shifting onto the right foot. Lift up the left knee. And if you feel it, straighten your left leg. Woo. Woo. Definitely challenging. Come back to extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale your hands down and flow through high to low plank. Breathe into up dog and breathe out to down dog. From down dog, look forward, step through, have a seat. Woo, pretty amazing. Let's get into a little final stretchy sequence here, revisiting some of what we've already done. So seated forward fold, with or without a strap. Since we're using it, why not? So the strap over the balls of your feet. Lift up as you breathe in, and exhale, fold forward. Let's take a few breaths here. Folding forward helps us to calm down. And boy, the bird of paradise is challenging, isn't it? And it can really give us a challenge to try to blossom from a very challenging stance in an interesting combination of a bind. But with practice and props, anything's possible. Let's rise up, remove the strap, and take it to your back with that same stretch. So the feet are in the air, and you're one hand in each end of the strap as the heels are high. Gently rock your heels side to side. Oh yeah. Rock forward and back a little bit. Can you shut the door? I can hear you. Cut that piece out. And then lower your left leg to the mat. Take both ends of the strap into the right hand. Left hand on the left hip and open your right leg to the right. Just pause. Remember doing this early on in the practice? Notice how much more stretchy you feel now. Let's take this into a twist. Take your right leg up. Take the strap over your body. It's into the left hand as it guides across your body into the twist. Really stretching. Now there's something you can do to really stretch this, kind of fun. Take the arch of your foot and angle it toward the floor. It's a subtle change, but it really stretches the outer part of the right leg. Turn your gaze in the opposite direction of your leg to complete the twist. Bring it back up to center, and then lower your right leg down. Let's do the second side. Left foot into the air. Both ends of the strap in the left hand close to the left foot. As much as you can straighten the left leg, do so. Right hand to the right hip to keep your hips level. Open your left leg to the left side of the room, left side of your mat. Really feeling that inner thigh stretch. And we did a lot of stretches today, so I hope it feels so good. And you notice a subtle change. Your body is blossoming and loosening up and letting go of what you don't need. And opening up to be this radiant, beautiful soul you were born to be. Take the left leg into the air and switch the strap into the right hand. Guide the left leg across your body. Now, if you tried it on side one, maybe lift your foot and turn your arch of your foot toward the floor. And then turn your gaze to the left, completing the twist by turning your gaze in the opposite direction of your leg. Good. And slowly unravel the twist. Taking the strap off the foot, lower your left leg next to your right leg. Bring it into a full body stretch. And then let it go into your Shavasana relaxation posture. And settle in here, opening the legs wide. Turn your palms up. Maybe shoulders shimmy beneath you a little bit. With your eyes closed. Take some time here to let go, to relax. You worked really hard. Notice any sensations you feel in your body. Notice the rhythm of your breath. And notice how you are growing and blossoming in life. And as you continue to rest, I'd like to share with you some inspiration. And it comes from one of our first ladies, Lady Bird Johnson. And she said that where flowers bloom, so does hope. So I hope as you feel yourself blossoming into this beautiful yoga practice, into your day-to-day life, that you stay full of hope, full of that beauty that is right there inside of you, and keep working toward bringing it to the surface. When you feel ready, bring yourself to seated. Once seated, bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Look down on your hands. Look at them and spread the fingers wide, keeping the heels of the hands together. We know this is a lotus blossom hand mudra. And right there in front of our heart, it reminds us to keep growing, blossoming, stay connected to hope. What an honor to guide your beautiful practice. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you for sharing this beautiful practice with me. I appreciate you sharing our free yoga club with your friends and family and helping us grow our expression of hope for the world, sharing a way of living and being connected, mindful, blossoming. Thank you so much.